Hey guys, this is Vin Redmond from Elon Baseball. I'm here today with Figured Out Baseball, and today we're going to work on the, I'll show you the ramp drill. We have a ramp set up here. This is what we use for batting practice in the cage. I've thrown a couple of extra mats underneath it just to make the angle a little bit more extreme. We use this drill primarily with hitters who have a tendency to leak forward over their front side, giving them that feeling that they're going downhill on the ramp. Prevents them from being able to drive the ball, get the ball on a line or an elevated line drive, and be able to still leak. Okay, so if they leak forward, they're going to end up chopping the ball right down in the ground. All right, and our goal here again is to be able to get the ball up in the air on a line above the pitcher's head, somewhere between an elevated line drive, somewhere between 5 and 15 degrees of launching. So this drill again, we'll set up, once we get our stride foot down, this pitch is going to be right down the middle. Our stride foot should land either in line with or slightly behind the tee. So over here, we don't want it to be out here. Again, the idea is for this drill to make sure that we have a firm front side and that we can rotate behind that front side and try to drive this ball above the pitcher's head. An improper way of doing this, again, guys who have any sort of hip slide, they're going to end up seeing some sort of downhill trajectory when we're working with something pitcher's head or slightly above. We're doing this drill to prevent a form of hip slide, so when the foot comes down, we don't want those hips to come forward. But it's also important, equally as important, that we're thinking about firming this front leg up so that as we turn our body, it's locking out and allowing us to drive the ball. An example of a couple bad repetitions, something that we shouldn't do: hip slide first. You'll notice I got my foot down, my hips kept going, then I didn't have any leverage behind the ball, ended up dragging my bat to the zone to the ball. Another common mistake with this drill is hitters who don't firm up that front leg. What some young hitters will do, some kids that I give lessons to especially, will have a tendency to never really rotate properly. They just get too much bend in their front leg, and then as they swing, they never rotate their hips by locking that front side out. So they just kind of stay here the whole time, and they have nothing to work against. Okay, so when you're swinging, you're thinking about working with your lower half at least. You're thinking about working against that front side, and that's what allows you to bring your backside to the ball, through the ball. So if you don't do this properly, and you maintain a jelly leg with a front leg, you won't be able to create as much bat speed or force behind your swing as you would otherwise if you were able to firm up the front side. So here's an improper way of doing it. On that swing there, so you notice I got a little bit soft on my front side, a little jello leg. I felt weak and I felt like my bat didn't have any authority as I was swinging it. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Vin Redmond from Elon Baseball. Next, we're going to get into our machine drills.